So here we are at Imola in Italy. It's not Monza, it's the other track. Long straights, treacherous up and down corners. I'm not fast here at all. I never was. I work on it. Sometimes I think I'm fast and then I turn up and someone's a second, 2 seconds faster than I am. That's just how it is sometimes. Anyway, about to start the race. We're in third place. Lights go green, off we go. I don't get a good start. First place doesn't get a good start either. I guess he's got the same lag as me. The white car and the red car go through into first and second. I've got an AMG alongside me here on the right. I've got a rainbow Lambo behind me. They're both taking chunks out of my car. Somehow I make it through the first chicane. The Lambo's still there. I think he's gonna just disappear somehow. Okay, so now we're in third place. Mr. Penguin is right behind me, just a 10th behind me. He's gonna maybe make a move into this chicane. He thinks better of it. I don't get a good exit. I don't get a good line. I'm gonna stay left here into Tosa, just so I don't give him a chance to get through. There he is on the outside of me. Of course, he's got the chance now to cut back. We'll see what happens when we get out of here. I took a tight line in. It means I'm slow out. It looks like he was faster out. I'm gonna stay to the right. It's a left-hander coming up, but I'm gonna let him have it. There he goes. Let the race settle down a little bit. See how fast everybody actually is and see what we can do. We still have 6 laps. I go very deep there. I don't really get a very good... Don't really take that corner very well. Penguin takes it pretty well. And then Penguin goes deep into that one. I get a better exit there. So I don't know who's fast at this stage. I don't know if I'm faster than these guys. First and second place, they're definitely pulling away from us. I got to at least stay with Mr. Penguin for now. The guy behind is a second and a half behind. There's no problem there. Treacherous 2 corners. It's very easy to lock the rear wheels and send yourself spinning. There we go. Good exit onto the main straight. That was the end of lap 1. Coming up to the line in about 100 years. It's a very long straight. I'm trying to get in his slipstream. I don't know how much downforce he's got, but you can see what happens. He just pulls away even if I'm in his slipstream. That's just how it is with these cars. Coming up to the first chicane. Second place goes straight across, and so does Mr. Penguin. Second place comes on back into the lead. Positions didn't change, although both of these guys cut the chicane. Red car looks pretty annoyed by that. He's going to make a move any moment now by the look of it. I just need to stay with them. If they can keep doing this, at least they're not going to get away from me. At least I have a chance of doing something. So I'm going to keep pushing. Oh, and there's Penguin up the inside of the red car. He didn't quite make it this time, but in fact, I got around the outside of Penguin. He's still right beside me, but 10th and a half ahead right now. If I can hold it into this corner and get a decent exit and not die. I didn't die, held off Mr. Penguin, so now I guess I'm in third place. That's not too bad. There's the blue car and the angry red car behind him. Looked like a little bump there. He's bumped the blue car off. He's still not ahead of the blue car though. They're just letting me get closer and closer. Penguin's only 4 tenths behind me. He's not out of this yet, but I'm right in it with these two. This is my podium right here, and there goes the blue car. He's gone. So that was the end of him. Mr. MacGyver now ahead of us. We're only 2 or 3 tenths behind him. I guess not do anything stupid, just keep it cool. If there's an opportunity, if there's a gap, oh, and there's a gap. And that was a boneheaded move there. That was a boneheaded move. I think I just let him go into that one. That was much too ambitious from me. So now I'll try to get into a slipstream. If there is one, obviously there isn't. I think I have 4 out of 10 downforce here. I don't know what he's got. There are some very long straights, but there's also a lot of corners where you do need downforce. There's Mr. Penguin. Faster than me again as usual. He got a better exit from that last corner since I let this red car go. But this time I am going to fight. This time I am going to take the corner back. And there I am back in second place. Not a bad exit out of that chicane. I always brake late into Tosa. And I get a tight apex that this guy did not do. I can get on the gas earlier than he does. Fat lot of good it does me though. I don't know how much downforce he's got, but he's definitely faster than me in a straight line, or at least he's exiting the corners better than I am. Sometimes you can't tell which one it is. Am I slow or is his car fast? And there he is, he's deep again. He's actually gone off the track, but he's not leaving me any room to get past him. That's fair enough, I guess. Although he did go off the track. I wouldn't expect him to just pull over for me though. But he's covering the inside well. My focus is on getting a good exit out of that chicane. Again, he just pulls away from me though. Mr. Penguin's still only half a second behind me. I am horrible in that corner. But get a good wide exit entry into that one. Again, I'm in his slipstream. I'm only 3/10 behind him, but watch what happens. 306, 307, 313. We'll see. I guess he's not pulling away as much as it was the last lap. I guess I got a better exit. Closing up on the brakes into the chicane. Keeping it all flat on the gas all the way out of here. Cut the inside very well. Don't cut the inside of that so well, but that's not too bad. It's a pretty decent exit. Again, late on the brakes into Tosa. Keep it tight. Early on the gas. I think I am quicker than him in some of these corners. It's certainly enough for me to stay interested and not let the pressure off. This is already lap 4. He goes wide again. He's completely off the track. He has to get a penalty for that. Maximum attack from... No, don't hit him. Don't hit him. He's slow into that corner, but he's covering the apexes. There's nowhere for me to go. Again, he's going to cover the exit. So I go a bit more left this time just so he's not in my way. Braking into the chicane. I'm all over this guy right now. Come on. I'm all over this guy. What am I going to do? What are we going to do? There's only 2 laps left after this one. Penguin, he's only 2/10 behind me, if that, a 10th. So I need to be defensive to cover from Penguin, but at the same time I'm trying to get past MacGyver. Horrible lines here, just trying to get past him. This is the corner I need to be tight. This is the corner that's going to decide my speed all the way down this straight. Penguin behind me, 1.18, 0.65, 0.147. Now what do I do? Do I go left here? I think he's already alongside me. I think I'm just going to have to let it go again. There he is, nothing I can do. Horrible. The red car's all over the place. Red car slams on his brakes. Penguin slams into the back of him. I slam into the back of Penguin. I do get a better run, but once again, he's got more speed than I do. Cut the inside of chicane. Somehow the red car's made a gap to Penguin and me. And they're just pulling away from me every time. There's nothing you can do. It's very frustrating when you take the line perfectly and you do everything perfectly right, and you just can just sit and watch the guy just pull off into the distance. It's just like that sometimes. What can I do from here? Okay, oh, I was really pushing there. I cut a lot of that inside of that chicane. It was very aggressive, and it kind of spat me out onto the outside there. That did not help me. Now I'm a second behind Mr. Penguin. He's also much faster than the red car. We both are. Can he get past him? I couldn't do it. He's going to try on the inside here, which is going to put him on the outside for the next 2. Red car is very defensive. Red car just punts him off. Red car's not having any of that. So that's a little warning. Also, what's going to happen to me if I try that? And this is now coming up to the last lap. I'm only half a second behind MacGyver. If I want to win this race, this is when I have to do it. This is when I have to make my move. I have to get close to him, probably under brakes. Doesn't look like I'm going to get him on the exits of corners, so I need to pick my move carefully. I just need to do everything right and be very tight here. Flat on the gas all the way through here. Sliding through it, it doesn't matter because I'm on the gas. Didn't really help though, I'm a second behind now. Decent exit from there. Haven't really made too many mistakes so far this race. Braking late into Tosa once more. Keeping it tight once more. Early on the gas once more. fat lot of good it does me. I'm still 3/4 of a second behind MacGyver. And he's still pulling away from me. Scratching my head here. I don't think there's a way through. I don't think there's a way I'm going to win this race. Unless MacGyver punts himself like he punted the other guy. I don't think that's going to happen. He's not really under that much pressure even anymore. He's 3/4 of a second ahead of me. He does. Oh, and he goes deep. He goes deep. He goes. Oh, great. He goes deep. He goes wide. He comes back onto the racing line right in front of me. Does a real Max Verstappen. Comes off the track. Back onto the track. At slow speed. Just pulls in front of the car behind. Pulls onto the racing line. Smashes the guy behind him. Well, I guess he's going to win the race now. I hope he's proud of that. Whatever it takes to win, I guess. But we're down in 4th place. I think we started in 3rd. We were up in 2nd. But a little disappointing end to that race, really. I thought we had a chance of taking MacGyver for the win there, but MacGyver had other ideas. I guess that's a tactic, to just stay in the front and just punt off anybody who comes anywhere near you. There we go, 1.4 ahead of the guy behind. MacGyver now, the red car. What's he done? What's he done? MacGyver's had some kind of incident. And we've got past him. He decides to just spin on the main straight. I guess he tried to punt the last guy who wanted to overtake him. I don't know, but that was a fun race. That was okay. Lots of action. The red Ferrari being a little bit naughty there. It looks like it caught up with him in the end. Karma's a bitch, I guess. Anyway, that was Imola. Great track. That was a pretty good race. And hope you enjoyed it.